And just as the sun is coming down, just see that horse in the sea. It went quite far out. Look at that. So let's get right to the very end of the pier. I just want to show you the sunset. So it is going down rapidly. So this is the very end of the North Pier. And welcome to a brand new video, a brand new week, and we're back out in Blackpool. So today's video, what we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a look around the North Pier. Just see what's changed. There's some new rides on there. Have a bit of a look at the Bloom Bar and what this fantastic, iconic old pier does have to offer. So if you are visiting Blackpool, this might be a bit of a helpful guide to come and join me on this one. And just as the sun is coming down, just see that horse in the sea. It went quite far out. Look at that. His legs are completely covered. And it looks like they're giving all the horses a little exercise on the beach. Just move the camera round to the right now. If you can just pick them all up, a huge group of them, just on the bottom right. And they've even got a horse in the trap in the sea, and that horse is now coming back, and another absolutely fantastic end to the day. And all the way back in 1861, local business leaders had a big discussion, and they met to plan the construction of the historic and the oldest pier in Blackpool. And the grand opening was all the way back May 21st, 1863, some years ago. And they used to have a landing jetty, which was added to the pier. And the total length was 1,410 feet, absolutely astonishing. And the pavilion was added in 1874. And in 1897, in fact, there was actually Lord Nelson's former flagship broke loose from its moorings during a severe storm and beached right next to this pier. I just imagine, sort of going back then and witnessing something like that. So let's head on down. I'm going to show you some of the attractions and some of the features of the pier, as well as a little history also. And they've got a fantastic theatre on here, the Longthorne Theatre. We've got the Bloom Bar and plenty of new things. Just to the left is the box office. I just want to have a bit of a look around. So they've got a fantastic bar just to the right hand side. You've got the wonderful bar. And directly in front, you have a guy there. Normally he's playing the old piano and fantastic little tunes, especially when you're having a coffee or a bite to eat. And that's just opposite where those people are now. Absolutely great if you ever spot him. And this is the little coffee lounge. And I've taken many people here for a coffee and a bite to eat. So it is all closed up at the moment. But they do absolutely amazing coffee right here, so you can sit inside or you can actually dine outside. And you can see where it's all closed up. Jukes, this one is called. And like I said, amazing coffee. So if you are, you fancy a bit of a break, go and try one of these coffees. And just right at the beginning of the theatre, this is where you can catch a little train, and it will take you on. I think it's like a couple of pounds, and it will take you all the way to the end of the pier. And that's a great little issue. That's been going for many, many years. And when you do eventually get right to the bottom, especially on an evening, you can just see, as we walk up, that wonderful sunset in the distance. That's what greets you. And all along the middle, you got these wonderful old planters, but they're not just normal planters. You know, each one has got a little history. They've got like a date and you know, a bit of remembrance. And as we're just walking, probably sort of about a third of the way down, you got a couple of these nice little buildings, and you get your gifts, your ice creams, your fudges. So I think this one is like for gifts. That one just to the right side. Just move the camera just to the left, and they sell wonderful fudges. Absolutely amazing. They've been here for some year. And the seating actually sort of spirals all the way around the little shops. Absolutely great. And like I said, we got the Joe Longthorne Theatre. Many people have acted here. Many famous people, many famous faces. But look at the sunset in the as we're walking up. It doesn't really get much better than this. As we're just walking up, a few more dates I'll throw at you for the history books. 1874, the pavilion, the Indian Pavilion. And in fact, actually, they called it, was constructed to host musical concerts and orchestra performances. You don't really hear about orchestra performances anymore. Like I said, we mentioned about the ship all the way back in 1897, and in 1921, 1938, there's horrific fires on the pier, caused an awful lot of damage, and the pavilion was sadly destroyed in 1921. 1975, it got its heritage status as the well-preserved Victorian structure, and it became a Grade 2 listed building. Now, in recent times, they have added these little rides. There was a bit of concern about, oh, it's going to end up like Central and South Pier, but I can assure you it's nothing like that. They only look very little small rides. But again, this one sells the luxurious lake ice cream. And, you know, during the day, I'm doing this film of an evening because, you know, the sunset and everything, but in the daytime, this gets very busy. Fantastic little ice cream places, Hill waffles, and there's little seats and all sorts. Absolutely wonderful little place, this one. And directly opposite is the little souvenir and gift shop, little arcade things also in there. And so let's just take a bit of a look at these new rides. So these were delivered a few months ago, and they had to get a huge crane onto the beach, and they lifted them all the way over the side of the pier. Yeah, so like I said, a great little addition, I think. You know, it's more for a relaxing one, the pier. This one. Let's just keep moving as I show you a few more of them. In fact, there we go. There's the little train coming down. There we go. So there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4 different rides. Like I said, only very small rides. But like I said, you know, the kids might get a little bit bored on North Pier. It's more for the adults, I guess. But you know, now the adults can get the best of both worlds. They can enjoy the wonderful views, as well as, you know, entertain the kids well. And then they got the Joe Longthorne Theatre. Wow, absolutely cram-packed with history. So the Joe Longthorne Theatre on Blackpool Pier, and following the awful fire, the construction began a lot later on to replace the pavilion, what sadly burned down. And this one, it can seat up to 14 to 1,465 people. And all along, we'll have a bit of a close look, all along the the building, you can see on the side, you can see people's names where they have performed. Let's just take a step up. I'll just show you the all the names. Absolutely steeped in very, very rich history. And the first season was all the way back in 1987. And that's just inside. Let's just show you some of the boards. So these are, like I said, just some of the names if you can read them. And following Joe's death in August 2019, the pier owners and his husband officially renamed the venue the Joe Longthorne MBE Theatre. And there is the stage door. So, like I said, construction was all the way back in 1939. And basically, its first season in 1987 was a tribute, I do believe, to Joe Longthorne. Like I said, absolutely very, very remarkable. And just at the very end of the pier, we got like the trampoline. I'm not sure what this is, like sort of trampolines, and they've got harnesses on there. But what a cracking view! Right at the very end. So let's get right to the very end of the pier. I just want to show you the sunset. So it is going down rapidly. So this is the very end of the North Pier. And how about that for an absolutely magnificent sunset? You're literally looking at the sun at the end of the North Pier, the longest of the piers. And right at the very end, and I'm literally sticking to the wall because I certainly don't do heights, but you can just see a couple of fishermen right at the very end. And yeah, I'm certainly nervous of the heights, but I just move the camera again to that wonderful sunset. Look at that. So we're going to have a look around at the amazing balloon bar, and basically it's filled with luxurious flowers decorated in the lounge and some wonderful views also. Absolutely wonderful. And it's adjacent to the outdoor garden as well, and there's the little train just leaving, heading on back to the start of the pier. And the balloon bar is actually only opened recently. Apparently opened in 2020, and it's now regarded, one of the Fylde's best spaces on the coast. So we're going to have a bit of a look inside. And like I said, the views, I just show you just down the pier, and you see the top of the tower. But the views are second to none on the pier. So this is just inside. We'll just keep the camera rolling, and it's very, very quiet tonight. But you can just see the sunset breaking through the windows. And let's head on down once again. In fact, that little train is back once again. That's made a very quick turn. I think it's going to turn around. But yeah, some of the actors, there's so many to list. There he goes. But just some of the actors, you got Morecambe and Wise, Bruce Forsyth, He remembers Bruce Forsyth, Paul Daniels, Lily Savage, Freddie Starr, Roy Chubby Brown, Tommy Canyon, Mick Miller, Jimmy Cricket, and the list just goes on and it goes on and on. So let me know in the comments, have you ever been to the Joe Longthorne Theatre? What did you think? So let's just carry on. I hope you enjoyed your little trip down memory lane, and I think there's one thing, and well, in fact, there's quite a few things. So this one was recently added, and apparently they do fantastic smash burgers, hot dogs, loaded fries, and that's like quite a recent one, which is opened up. So there is, sort of plenty to do, and the prices are pretty reasonable too. And look at the carousel. Wow, that's some history right there. Have you ever been on this as a kid? So apparently, I thought it was actually older. I might be completely wrong, but just having a quick look. Apparently, this was added, the addition of the carousel in 1991, making it 35 years old. I thought it was much longer, unless there's another one, and it got replaced. But yeah, not that long, to be honest. It certainly does look older. And this is just another view when you're at the end of the pier. Well, not quite at the end, just near the carousel, looking towards Blackpool Tower. And then you got the central and the south pier and the wheel all the way in the distance. Look how calm that water is. And there's literally, honestly, there's so much history with the pier, so many stories, so many tales, that I'm sure I'll get comments and they'll say I've missed a certain section out, or I've missed a piece of important history out. But like I said, when you're trying to cram everything into around a 15-minute video, it is really, really hard. But the main thing is, we covered the main things, I believe. And would I visit the North Pier? Why do you think I'm on the North Pier? It's my favourite. Absolutely. The best thing is, it's such a relaxing walk. The views are incredible. I mean, just look at the view of the tower. You just see the sun beaming down onto the beach. Absolutely incredible. Let me know, is this your favourite pier of all times? And from here, you can actually see all the way over to the Pleasure Beach. You definitely bring your camera, make some memories, and you won't regret looking back on them. And as we look back, you can just see the sun just setting in the background. And in fact, actually in 2011, the pier stopped charging an admission. And it seemed a lot longer ago than that. How amazing is that? So that is the end of today's video. I hope you did enjoy your little tour of the most famous, I think, pier in Blackpool. Until next time, don't forget, hit that like button, hit the follow button, you'll be notified of all the new videos. Until next time, take care. It's a bye from me. It's a bye from Blackpool. Bye-bye.